facing the police every single day. Hey, Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH. I keep putting the microphone down and I keep reading the paper and I keep reading fucking insane, stupid ass shit. Like this right here. You know, I talked to a lawyer the other day, before I even said it, you know, she said it. This is one of the most unconscionable fucking places in America. She doesn't even like to drive through here. She can't believe people even want to live here. She one time fought a case with a friend of hers, and just because they won and they kicked the court's ass, the Charlotte County Sheriff literally escorted them out of the county. And now you got this piece of shit Punta Gorda Police Department, City of Punta Gorda, inside Charlotte County, that let their dog eat somebody because they had no lights on their bicycle. Then because they didn't do their job and fire him and charge him for letting him eat somebody with his dog illegally, the guy went on to kill an old lady. So now we want to do what Nazi Germany did. Punta Gorda hired a stupid bitch, commie bitch from Baltimore Police Department, one of the most corrupt places in America, and it is more corrupt here than it was under Tom. I will flat out say it. Oh my God. So now she wants to start a class for kids and do an outreach. You know, there's another country that did this too. Is called Nazi Germany. You know, people hate when I call Nazi Germany. This is fucking real. Look up your goddamn history, man. This is the same shit, period. Brainwash the youth. They called them the brown shirt youth. It's right here, man. Right here. She read Mein Kampf, okay? Mein Kampf is real. That, yeah, Hitler did that. Talks about socialism, fascism, communism. And then you got the brown shirt right here. Right here, man. It's real, man. Look it up for yourself. Hitler Youth, right here. And that's what she wants to do. She wants to start training the young ones that cops are good and freedom sucks and laws are awesome. Really, our founding fathers didn't fight for this shit. They fought for freedom, not for everything to be illegal and to have us to have the most people in jail, in prison than the whole rest of the fucking world, and we're supposed to be free. That is so fucked up. But there it is right there, man. That's why I say it all the time, because it is real. The Hitler Youth, and that's what this little fucking Nazi right here, this bitch, wants to give everybody a brown shirt. Turn in mommy and daddy. Are mommy and daddy obeying the laws when they're driving? Are mommy and daddy doing drugs that they're not supposed to? Just tell us. Oh, and by the way, you better not fuck up too, because you're in a school that's like a fucking prison now, and we got multiple guards. Fucking dogs are there. Sniff it. It is not America at all. You know, there's something that Trump keeps saying, if you don't like America. You want to know what? So does that mean I got to leave too? Because this isn't America. I was born in America. This is not America. Our founding fathers would be shooting. I literally got a cop to admit that on video just a week ago. Remember what our founding fathers said? Take a goddamn country back before it's too late. And it's almost too late, you stupid ass sheep. Wake the fuck up.
Chief Pam Davis read Mein Kampf from Nazi Germany. And wants to teach your kids how to be little brown shirt Nazis. I mean, it worked out well in their right. Punta Gorda Police want Summer Academy for Students. By Daniel Sudfin. Staff writer. Communities are built on relationships. And the Punta Gorda Police Department aims to continue strengthening those relationships with the people they serve. Come next summer, PGPD is planning a new summer youth academy to educate students on everything from police procedures and the profession of law enforcement, to respect for oneself and others, to the importance of teamwork and commitment. We feel that relationships with our community is paramount, and we strive to make those connections in any way possible, wrote Lieutenant Justin Davault in an email to The Sun. The youth are our future. For the academy, PGPD expects no more than 30 area students for the week-long academy between the ages of 10 and 14. The youth are our future, Dave Alt said. We feel that sharing resources to the younger community is an investment to making this a better place for tomorrow. Being a kid can be tough these days. The academy will be geared towards teaching teamwork, self-respect, and respect for others, along with different tasks that the police department go through on a regular basis, according to Dave Alt. Students will also get to attempt the department's physical abilities test, along with some hands-on training and swimming. It's sometimes a tough time in today's world to be a kid, and we would rather be hosting events and programs such as these to connect with kids than interacting with them possibly in a negative way. It is about what you can put into your community to make it a better place to live. To bridge the gap between youth and law enforcement. The academy will take place at the Punta Gorda Public Safety Building, 1410 Tamiami Trail, with tentative hours from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., Monday through Friday. It will be scheduled for either the week after the 2019 to 2020 school year ends or mid-July, depending on staffing and resource availability. The idea for this program coincides with our other youth program called Jammers, where we host a summer youth basketball league for kids ages 10 to 13 every year, Dave Alt said. Jammers has been a tremendous success and has been able to bridge the gap between the youth and law enforcement. We hope this inaugural academy is the first of many. Last week, the City Council approved an action allowing PGPD to apply for a $6,000 Charlotte Community Foundation Community Investment Grant to help fund the academy. The grant is in process now and hope to hear back by the end of the year, Dave Alt said. We hope this inaugural academy is the first of many, and we hope to grow the program each year. Email, dsutfin@sun-herald.com. Copyright, C. 2019 Suncoast Media Group, edition July 17, 2019. Powered by Tnavia. Oh.
After Adolf Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany in 1933, the Nazis moved quickly to control education and the schools. They recognized that a new generation of supporters would be critical to their success. Responsibility for carrying out the educational goals of the Nazi Party fell to the National Socialist Teachers League, the NSLB, the Ministry of Education, and the Hitler Youth. The NSLB was responsible for indoctrinating educators in the fundamentals of Nazi ideology. Teachers were required to attend training camps, and good teachers could be rewarded for their loyalty and dedication. Those who refused risked public humiliation or dismissal. Jewish teachers in Germany had no such choice, as they were forced from their jobs in public schools regardless of their abilities and teaching accomplishments. This was followed several years later by the expulsion of Jewish students from German public schools. The Ministry of Education developed new courses based on what the Third Reich believed students should learn, especially race science. Simply put, race science was the belief that individuals were organized into races, some inherently superior to others, and that Germans were members of a superior race destined to rule all of Europe. The Nazis viewed Jews as an inferior race that fed off the superior races like parasites and needed to be eliminated as parasites. In spite of the mandate from the Ministry of Education, teachers could use their own initiative to instruct their students in this new science. Methods ranged from subjecting students to measurements of their heads while their classmates watched, to encouraging their students to harass and bully Jews, whether in their schools or indeed in their communities. Textbooks were revised to reflect Nazi ideology, from studies on racial science to propaganda targeted at young children. The Nazis also relied on the Hitler Youth to indoctrinate a new generation. I begin with the young, said Adolf Hitler. With them, I can make a new world. Although the Hitler Youth resembled youth clubs that promoted camaraderie and outdoor activities, the reality was more sinister. Marching, war games, and pro-Nazi speech and song made up a larger part of Hitler Youth activities than did camping or hiking. The primary purpose of the Hitler Youth was to win over hearts and minds, mold young people into passionate believers in the Nazi cause. Action over study, unquestioning obedience over independent thought, and loyalty to Adolf Hitler above all else. With this shift in Germany's educational aims, it could be suggested that educators, students, and parents had no choice but to conform to the new order. But teachers in the Third Reich did make choices, whether because or in spite of the pressures they were now facing. At war's end in 1945, with the Third Reich overthrown and Germany under Allied occupation, the country's educational system was in shambles. Denazifying Germany's schools took years to accomplish. And as with other citizens of post-war Germany, those who had been teachers and students during the 12 years of Nazi rule struggled with the burden of each choice they had made, even when that choice was to do nothing at all.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH. I am using any video here with under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.